when you, I have a scope, I can look at you. When you get to the other side, we give you 10 minutes to come back out to and show yourself. If you do not come back out,
I'll be on the shoreline with the lamp, ready to signal you.
Yes.
I've got it in hand. One more to go.
Just allow me, sir.
We're gonna freeze to death in this weather before we get there.
I'll best make a fire on the shoreline.
Now, how we're gonna make a fire with those
At least
rays?
that way they have some indication that we're coming.
Hey, do you actually got any way of contacting them? Like when we're on the shore, we wanna ask, hey, can we come in?
I've no private frequency, and if I attempt an open frequency, it could be compromised. At which point the saviors will know we're crossing.
Wind of it and take us out on the beach before we have a chance.
Certainly, the less people that know we're swimming, I'd much prefer it to land without their knowledge. It's much easier to ask for forgiveness for landing on their land than permission.
At the very least, we can say we were confused.
And what should we do if we see if we encounter a group of saviors on the road?
Get out of there.
I'd kindly ask you to keep yourselves hidden and await my signal. Certainly recognize the area.
So,
Don't quite know how far it is, but it's not going to be a fun swim.
Of course, I left from a port rather than the beach.
There she blows.
Brings back many memories.
A quick scout out, gentlemen, I suppose. Right.
I wouldn't want to assume, but it does seem we're alone. Best make the prime use of this opportunity.
This would be our
Been already
descent, I
on, sir.
believe.
First sign of trouble, you head back to the camp, understand me?
keep your radio on, so we can hear.
Turn them on immediately we can. Bon voyage, gentlemen.
Oh, chap.
May the gods be with you.
Say we aim for this small piece of land before.
Hey, where's the other?
I hope you're a good swimmer.
Certainly bloody cold, sir. We go straight ahead, sir. 20 metres up the shore. Red. Be one of those red coats.
Oh, gosh. Didn't expect the shore greeting.
Greetings.
See the red coat.
you been?
Yeah, that's I'm Edwin Ashford. I represent the Cavaliers.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Ashford. What might you be inquiring about here?
We hear there's a bit of ruckus going down.
Alright.
That's one way to
Mr.
put it.
Peterson here is concerned about two comrades of his.
A very mild way to put it. Comrades? Would we know their name?
Possibly. There's a young boy called Lincoln I hear is around here. Up on this island.
Yeah, we have a link.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose he's a relative friend of mine, and well, once I heard the radio going off, this place was under a threat. I see if I could get Mr. Ashford here to rally the troops, and I suppose here we are.
What we'll do then is we'll confirm this, because to be honest, we don't know who you are. We'll
Quite
bring you over
understandable.
We'll bring you over to Lincoln, and if he can confirm who you are, then
Actually, hang
we'll
on
see
a
where we
moment,
can
hang on
progress
a
from there. Can you bring Lincoln down?
Hang on. I'd say something first. Instead of bringing a child to some men that we don't know, let's be completely honest here.
That's fair.
Mr. Cotto, do you remember DeBro?
I do remember DeBro. A bunch of men in red coats attacked the place.
And it wasn't our redcoats, no, was it?
Well, your redcoats, they wore wool. Really nice coats.
This is our own, I take it.
Boys,
Do you guys remember that? All the way up north?
Gosh,
so long ago?
my Russian isn't so good. I do
Really
recall
far
I
from
sent a patrol up there many months ago there.
Yeah, well, that patrol
Not
attacked
recently.
our little camp and stole our supplies.
No, not my boys. Certainly not. Commonly folk.
Wouldn't,
Again, we can't trust you. We can't trust that word, can we?
certainly not the attacking type.
No, but you
Now
do
listen
have
here, all right?
3 guys over there.
Certainly do.
Oh,
Certainly
Oh,
do,
yeah,
sir.
People die and
Oh.
get wounded from that attack, and my own ribs got broken from taking a bunch of shots from my plate carrier when I had back then. I very much remember shooting people in red coats, exactly like
Well,
that.
I
and
can't
do
speak
remember
for
it
my
from British
men, but
accent.
the single one of them returned home.
Said not a single one returned home, is that what you said?
Yes, completely lost. So, chances are their
that one's just for
coats
later
were
on.
taken by a group of bandits. If you say they stole from you, certainly not our way.
Couldn't have been a rogue group, I suppose.
A long time ago.
Right,
Say that.
Any troublemakers in that lot?
But I put a good man in charge of that patrol.
Jack, I think what we need to do here, if we can get Lincoln on the radio, I can maybe confirm this, because to be honest, I don't know. We need to know that we can trust these two, either way. Whether there's beef or not, we need to discuss it, and that can be discussed. But I think we need to confirm these people,
While we talk it out,
who they say
so
they
far
are.
it's not looking good.
Tell you what, seems like they had good intentions here to begin with, but we don't know that yet. So I'll tell you what, Estacado, if you can get Lincoln over the radio, you know Lincoln a lot better than I knew. We'll go ahead and we'll work this out. We'll wait here for you, all right? Tell you what, boys, we will we'll move over here a little bit up to the rock cover right here. If people would just have a seat over there.
Certainly,
Right, we,
get you some wood right here.
You wouldn't be offended if we started a fire. We're rather cold. after our
We will start the fire. You can come with me.
Certainly.
Sit over here.
Sure.
Get you under some tree.
I'm much obliged.
Do you think you can make yourself comfortable over here? Thank you very much.
With much diligence, we negotiated our way further inland to a campfire. There were many redcoat mercenaries and island occupants huddled around it, so we began further relations, whilst the remaining Cavaliers began their
I
cold
don't know how to
crossing.
feel about this conflict with the Savior. Jack can tell you that much. But at the end of the day, having you here to aid us, like, you're more than welcome. Or at least for me, because the less chance of me dying, the better, you know?
Right,
Let's not. All right, let me make something very clear real quick, all right? While we are set here, we are accepting these talks and all that, given the past history with everyone and whatnot, I don't put all that behind it, that doesn't matter. Although, we'll be very clear about this. Nothing has been set in stone yet between either the Saviors and what have you with their band of merry men and ruffians, or you other boys that have, with the new woolen coats here and whatnot. The fact of the matter is that nothing is clearly set in stone. There's no lines drawn in the sand yet. But if you're willing to help, that's your clear intentions here. So, who is the one in charge of you boys, might I ask?
Absolutely me.
Do me a favor and
Call me Mr Ashford if you like.
Alright, Mr. Ashford, I would like to ask you one thing. What is your
Go ahead.
intention on the island?
My intention is to aid good, fair, and respectable folk, which you seem to be.
Alrighty. With that given, what is your previous history with these boys that you plan on defending against?
Well, for that I remain unclear, I'm afraid. Say you encountered one of my patrols in the north, but I can't say I've received any word from them for quite some time.
This is our people here by the looks of it. Certainly is.
Oh, these your boys.
And ahoy, gentlemen.
Big in our fellas.
Oh, certainly do.
Not quite. We certainly do, our lads. We certainly do. Come on, come on, members of the Cavalier. Right, okay, fucking, let's go this way then. Come on, fucking,
To the ground, take it was a pleasant swim.
Let's sort you out awful.
Good horrible.
Yes, certainly was. I suppose
You on the soils of Skalisty.
I personally believed it was all right, but as I was in.
Thank you very much, sir.
It wasn't long after they landed that the signal flare was fired into the air. The Saviours had landed.
Yes, Mr. Anderson, keep that frequency buzzing.
Minus before the storm, huh?
We intercept any hostile chances.
Certainly, I'm with Mr Ashford and Mr Anderson now. It seems like we're walking back your way. Sit tight, we'll
Right,
rendezvous immediately. Yes, Mr Vandenberg's over here making himself cosy.
At least he's keeping himself out of trouble.
I believe he's protecting a one of the medic ladies, I believe. On fire.